Okay, this is the boat doctor again on 25 North River. These do take some time to set them up. So I'm trying to see where I seen that little spray was coming out of the hose earlier. It's always when you try to show people stuff. Oh, you know why? I bet you 10 to 1 is the speed. I'm going to kick this down right into here. So you get water pickup. And like you say, you got right here, you got a fish box here. You got this one here. And I think that drains into the... I don't know if that's for this box here, that shut-off valve. Or this one right here. But I'm thinking it's for this one right here. Okay, now I'm getting my pressure. Yeah, there's the leak right there. So I knew it was leaking. Okay, you got your battery shut off right there. Oh, you know how I could tell on that? I can just take this off. I can open this valve up like this. Then I can pull it. See, it's letting it in right there. So it is for this one. Yeah. Okay. So then this one goes into the bilge, I think. Let's see what happens. Well, that pumps it into there. Let's shut that thing off. Yeah, see, so that just pumps. Okay, so it's this one here's for the shut-off valve. And this one here just drains out the back. Speakers, has his holder for his wireless remotes, so like I say, that aren't working. So we'll look into this. It does have a battery charger. Lock that up there. So one of them antennas, like you say, is not working quite right. Deck light, that works. Okay, swivel this baby. This is your slider. That's your height adjustment. And this here's your swivel. Right down there. This is your tension. Radio, you just hit that. And I mean, this comes with a lot of stuff. Tow rod looks like, a bunch of accessories. A real nice boat. And I'm gonna pivot that again, that locked on me. Okay, so I think we're good to go. I'm gonna take this, put back where it belongs, I guess. And your horn button right there. Now the heat. Yep, coming out heat. So then to turn it off, just hit that button. So your diesel heat and your diesel tank's up underneath there. So well equipped. Now what I'll do, the kicker motor probably could use like a little tune-up. Probably. I'm gonna turn this down. I did have a little hard time starting it. I'm gonna go like this, and they want you to put it there and just hit this here. Make sure it's in neutral. So the kicker works fine. So then what you can do is take this off. And then if you wanted this on autopilot, you can go ahead and leave that on. And that should pretty much keep you straight. See how it's working, that motor? Once they get that bled, it should keep you on a course, even without that Garmin. Okay, and then you have to hold this until that comes on. This here will blink until it says autopilot. So then what I do here is I'm going to turn this all the way down. Right there. You see this one right here? I can do my throttle. See that auto there? Just trying to keep this thing in line. But that's off of that main motor, but this little one's running. Now I can hit it on autopilot. So the autopilot in theory should be working now. But now if I wanted to steer this, I should be able to hit this button over here and steer it, and it's not doing it because there's no fluid, I think, in there. So then you hit that there, and always make sure you bring that idle back down on this. All the way down. Then you just hit this button here and it kills it, and then just trim it up and make sure it's in neutral. Okay. Boy, you can't even hear that baby run, can you? That's quiet. And what I'm going to do is speed it up just a little bit. There. Then it should hold it. Okay, right there. Then I'll go into autopilot engage right there. And then to shut this thing off, this goes into standby mode there. You hold that for 5 seconds. And then wait. That should go. Yeah, and then it went off and that light went off. So, here's what I got on my list. I'm going to shut that window. It's starting to get breezy. Now, what I didn't check, which I should, I guess, is go over here. And then you can go into your menu. Kind of a silly place to put that, but pattern steer. Okay, so I can hit select. I can do a circle. Hit select. I want to go engage. I want to go to port. And that, I forgot, you can set the time on that circle too. Adjust circle, select, go back down here, hit select. Let's go to 2 minutes to do the complete circle, done. So now it should, if you can see, it's doing the circle. Okay, so I can see that, how it's moving there. So I can hit this back in here, I can go back down here, go to power, then do a U-turn. Okay, hit select, engage, go to port. Now it's going to do a U-turn. See how that's doing that? So that's cool. So then you can always disengage it just by hitting that. You have the helm, so it just disengages that. Now what's cool too, this has got the G2 vision card. They call them a G3 now. You can actually go back home again. See, where a lot of these new ones are coming out, people don't know this, but you go to the chart and you go to this fisheye 3D, they don't get it. This is what they see. Now if you have this chip that's in here, see how it sees the depth right down there for you? Fish are the balloons. And we are on have the helm, that's why you need to bleed that. So now you can change the angle there, or you can go zoom in. See how your boat's up on top? You can see the 3D contour. And then that changes the angle. We'll go up to about 40%, 50%. There, right there. Pretty cool, but that's only if you have that G3 card now in the newer ones. This is G2. So then you go home again, and then like I say, weather, if you have the Sirius weather app, and then you go your waypoints. Let's go back to charts. I'll show you a navigation chart, which is pretty cool with this autopilot. Now I have the helm right now, so what I'm going to do is just draw like a waypoint way over here. I'm just going to say I want to go, see on these turns and stuff, I'm going to go right there. Okay, and then it says navigate to, and then guide to. And then it says, do you want to engage autopilot? You hit yes. And now that's taking control. It will take me right in the channel. It's going to come over here and then go back, and it's going to keep me 30 feet and up. I already set that. And then hit engage. There, see how it's going to turn us? And we're going to go that way. God, we're already at 10 minutes. But now if I drag this thing up, like I can show you, this is auto guidance. So it went right up the channel. I could go from here across that land, and it would, see there, we're right over here. And there's the end of it. Stop panning. See, so I need to go back this way. And definitely engage. See how it's going to turn me back? And there's a ramp right there. See how the boat turns? Boom. But that's on that auto guidance. Like I say, I could be over there and then set it clean, go out in the ocean, go up to Bandon, and then it will ask me if I want to engage. Oh, now it's going to take me back again. But anyway, that's the gist of it. Like I say, let's see here. See what happens. These things got to be bled really good. Navigate. Now, autopilot is heading forward. Would you like to right to? There we go. Now it should take us. Okay. There we go. Now it's going like it should. Okay, so let's go into here, and I think there we go. Oh, that was that top up there. There we go. Now it's working. So get right to Suzuki gauge, and I did. The warp down hose has a hole in it. Handheld wireless, of course, we got to look at those to see if they even work. TR1, I think all it needs is fluid in the hydraulic fluid in that reserve, because it's empty. Because it powers up, it does throttle, but it won't turn because there's probably no fluid in it. The 9.9 was a little hard to start, but it's running great now. You may just look at it and see if it needs a tune-up. The VHF on this one, again, it's not, I can get the weather, but it ain't transmitting or receiving. So it could be the antenna or the coax. About 46 mile an hour boat, 5800 wide open. And the main steering needs bled. It's a real nice boat. And now see, it's taking me on course like it should. But once we get that bled, it'll be spot on, which it basically is anyway. See how it's taking us there? So this is a boat doctor out.